Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today I'm playing Grixis Ninja Affinity. So this deck is something that I covered on my videos before, and I saw there was a couple of people that 5-0'd with this list, but they were playing a little bit different thing. We're going to go slightly experimental here. Hopefully it'll pay off. So the way the deck works, we have kind of all the glitter shell, the blue-white glitters. We have a ton of 0 and 1 drops, 8 Thraben Inspector, Novice Inspectors, 4 Ornithopters. The goal is to get some ninjas on the table fast. Moon Circuit Hacker, Ninja the Deep Hours. Then the best thing in our deck to ninja would probably be the Refurbished Familiar to strip our opponent's hand a ton. And we are going to have some more card draw with Thoughtcast. So we have a ton of card draw, a ton of ninja stuff. We also have Thraben Inspector, Novice Inspector that can generate cards. This deck has gone up to 18 lands. I was playing 17 in the previous video with 4 Springleaf Drums, so a lot of mana, hopefully. And then I'm doing something crazy. So instead of playing Mirror Enforcer, I'm cutting for Metallic Rebuke, Greatsword of Tyr, and Thraben Charm. I think, now I could be wrong, but I think that if we can continue putting on pressure, we will be able to overwhelm our opponent quickly. And while Mirror Enforcer is awesome, I like the redundancy here a bit more. But I don't know if it's going to be wrong. We'll find out. Rebuke being an early game counterspell keeps our opponent on the back foot. Thraben Charm obviously is basically cast down in our deck, hopefully, and it can also manipulate the graveyards. And then Greatsword of Tyr. This is pretty sweet. You equip it for a single white. It costs 1 and a white, and whenever it attacks, put a +1 counter on it and tap up to 1 target creature defending player controls. So with this, our tiny creatures become big creatures, and we don't have to worry about trying to have a top end. This just allows our things like our Ornithopter to get in for lethal at some point. We have 4 Dust to Dust for opposing affinity decks, 6 Hydroblast effects for the red decks, 2 Arms of Hadar to try to sweep, and then 3 Relic of Progenitus to try to keep graveyard decks on their toes, potentially Terror as well. Let's see how this goes. I'm excited to try it out. One person said maybe this is broken, but maybe my list won't be there. Either way, I'm going to ninja some refurbs. See you then. The Pauper Underground Jackpot Series is back in Calgary, the Stampede City. 33 events across 3 stores lead to a January finals with thousands in prizes and a custom Western trophy buckle. The community and Discord rocks, so check it out at the links below and be part of the upcoming home of Pauper in Canada. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. We're here in round 1. We're on the draw against Fisher Info. We have no early creatures. I think we should just mulligan that. Okay. I don't like this very much. I can probably keep. And I think I will get rid of the seed. I guess the vault at the moment. All right. So we're looking to go Springleaf Drum Thopter. Opponent leads on a Citadel Gate. Let's see if we can find a creature. No creature. Let's play the Springleaf Drum, play the Ornithopter, pass the turn. So gates, they have a good end game. We play a CawGate, tapped on white. So it could be CawGate. Play Ancient Den. No reason not to play the Ornithopter, I suppose. I'll pass the turn. We have Metallic Rebuke available. I put in Brainstorms. We're just looking for some ninjas. Even Novice Inspectors would be okay. They play a Heap Gate, so they can generate a bunch of mana this way. They can leave up Counterspell or generate mana. We have a Thoughtcast. So I will play Ancient Den, cast Thoughtcast, and then looks like we're going to try to get in. I'll attack with my Ornithopter, then we'll try Ninja the Deep Hours, picking up the Ornithopter. They don't really have any removal spells. They could Strands here. They're going to Strands on blue. Alright, I think that's fine. So they don't take any damage. We put the Ornithopter back on the table and pass the turn. They play an Island. Probably Journey to Nowhere. Journey to Nowhere on the Ninja. We have a Thraben Charm for the Journey. They play a Sacred Cat. I'll play Novice Inspector. Just gives me the mana. Attack in with the Ornithopter. Ah, I screwed it up. Ah, darn. Okay. That was a whoops. Guess I'm passing. I have Metallic Rebuke, and I have Crack the Clue, and I can also kill the Journey with my Thraben Charm. little worried about the Sacred Cat getting me out of range, or getting them out of range of me. They play an Outlaw Medic. I think I should counterspell that. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I'm going to counterspell. Mostly because it's a big toughness, and I can't get through with my ninjas. My opponent uses a counterspell. Let's crack the clue. Wait, cancel. I feel like I'm in a bad spot because I can't get through their creatures right now. They have the Basilisk Gate. Let's crack the clue. Draw a card. Finding another Thraben. I'll get in with the Ornithopter and then flip it with the Hacker, which I had done that last turn. They take 2. We're going to draw a card. We find another Ninja. I could have been in a much better position. Play a Thraben Inspector. Guess I'll put the Thopter back on the table, put another Thopter on the table. Pass the turn. Plays another gate. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can deal them their creature 12. Okay. They make their cat an 11/11. They're attacking in. I will Thraben Charm, targeting their creature, and they let it go. Okay. We have another Hacker. So let's attack in with everything. I assume they block the Moon Circuit Hacker. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with that. I don't think it matters that much. We will... Oh no. I do see that how this mattered. Dang. Ninja the Deep Hours. Pick up the Ornithopter. There was no reason to attack with the Ornithopter because I needed to tap it. Oh man, I'm really punting. We'll draw a card. Should not have attacked with the Moon Circuit Hacker. Oh god. This just went very poorly. Okay. I'm punting all over the place. Play the Thopter. I'll draw a card. We have an Inspector. I'll pass. I mean, I guess they gate their creature, and then maybe at some point I can kill it with a Thraben. But they have Cat in the yard. I'm sort of recognizing my puns, like, immediately after playing them in that way. I wouldn't call that a good situation. They Thraben Charm my Ninja the Deep Hours. I guess you're going to gate an attack. They do not gate. We find a Refurbished Familiar. So I guess I play that. Cast the Refurb, see what you have to discard. They discard a Lorien Revealed. That was huge for me. Then I will attack with my Thrabens. They're going to block. I will Hacker, picking up a Thraben Inspector. We'll draw a card. Bridge. Play Novice Inspector. Play Novice Inspector. Play the Bridge. Pass. They make a clue. I mean a treasure token. So they can gate an attack. Suppose I just block with my Ornithopter. They're brainstorming. That was a good top deck. Lets them see a lot of cards here. Pick the best one. Did they draw a squatty? They gate up the medic. They're going to attack. I'll block with an Ornithopter. Maybe I shouldn't block. I'm not blocking this turn. Then they're going to bring back the cat. I find a Thraben Charm. Let's draw a card. I can charm the cat and get in. Let's just attack with the Refurb and the Novice Inspectors. I have 3 mana right now. I probably should have played the Novice Inspector here. They play a CawGate on white. They can make their thing a 13x. We have 16 damage with the Thraben Charm. Gates the Sacred Cat, leaving up a counterspell. Attempt a Thraben Charm to kill it. Then they have a counterspell. So I suppose now I block. Oh, and then they accidentally skip their combat. I love that. That was lucky for me. A little bit of hot tech, doing it in the beginning of combat, and then they have 6th. We have a Thoughtcast. I'll draw. Refurbished Familiar. Let's play Thoughtcast first. Cast Refurb. Drawing another Bridge. Let's draw off a clue. Another Inspector. I guess I play Ancient Den and Thraben Inspector. And then just peck away. They block with the Outlaw Medic, saving them 1 damage. So we just dealt them 3. My Metallic Rebukes aren't super good anymore. They gate onto the cat. Makes it a 13/13. I'll block. They could have counterspell still. I'll try drawing a card, see if I can find a ninja. Then I can ninja the Refurb. Find the Greatsword. So that's actually very good. Play Greatsword of Tyr. Land, Inspector. I'll put the Greatsword on the Hacker. Hang 1. I'll attack. Get in for a bajillion. We're going to tap your Outlaw Medic. We'll draw, discard the Razortide Bridge, and then play the Springleaf Drum. Play a Refurbished Familiar. Boom. Okay. They discarded a Beachfront. They're brainstorming. We need to find, I don't know, a couple more Thraben Charms. I've used 2. I should have probably tapped the Novice Inspector to cast the Refurb, because here I don't really want to chump with the Novice Inspector. It's just costing me a lot of, or a little bit more power on the table that I could have had. The Gate of the Cat. Holding a counterspell apparently. They get in for 7. Interesting, more than 7. I will block and block. Getting rid of your creature. They get to draw a card, which is true. But now they only have 1 creature on the table. Gotta get rid of their lifelinking. Plays a Modern Age. They draw, they're discarding another Modern Age. Interesting that they didn't keep that to have more creatures on the table later. I will crack a clue. Finding a bridge. I'll attack in. But not with my Thopters. Or should I attack with the Thopter? I should attack with the Thopter because I want to ninja that, or no, I want to ninja the Refurb. I'm having a hard time deciding. Well, I just ninja the Refurb, I suppose. Make sure that I keep them off of cards. They Thraben Charm my Hacker. Okay. Let's see. If I think I still ninja on the Refurb. I didn't attack with the Thopters. So that's just how it has to go. We'll draw a card. Absolutely, I'm drawing a card. Play a Vault. Cast a Refurb. Another ninja. I will Greatsword onto Random Inspector. Pass a turn. They flip their Modern Age. Gates on the cat. I have to block. They go back to 22. Right now I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage on the table. Cast Guardian of the Guild Pact. I think that kills me. Protection from Monocolored. Bummer. Alright, I don't think I can beat that here. So maybe we could have been a little bit more ahead and used the Thraben Charms on the Lifelinkers at a different point. Definitely need the relics. Do I need the relics? Tough question. We have to Thraben Charm their blockers. I think I'm just going to go it the way it was. We need to be able to Metallic Rebuke on a Dust to Dust out of them. Get going a little bit earlier. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Turn 1 Refurb. I like it. Hopefully they mulligan. Then we punish. They did not mulligan. Play the Thopter. Springleaf Drum. Refurbished Familiar. Your turn. They discard a Brainstorm. Plays a CawGate. I'm looking for a ninja. I can ninja the Refurb and then recast it. Found a Novice Inspector or Thraben Inspector. We'll play the Thraben. We'll play the Vault. And crack the clue. Attack. When it's at 18. I'm on the board. Worried about a Dust to Dust. You play a Beachfront. Sacred Cat. Cat's on the board. I'll play a Novice Inspector. Crack the clue. Draw a card. Play Ancient Den. Play another Thraben Inspector. Get in for 3. I'm coming out hot here. Very fast. Just need a ninja. They have a gate. They can make their creature a 3/3. Is it worth their time? They can also potentially dust me in some ways. They make 2 mana. Plays an Outlaw Medic. Can't really attack. We find a Metallic Rebuke. So I'll play out the Thraben Inspector. Play the Bridge. Attack. So they can double block a Thraben, and then the Sacred Cat will go to the graveyard. I think it's worth it. They choose not to do that. They'll take 3 damage, going to 12. They cast a Brainstorm. I'm not going to counter that. Plays another gate. Their creature will become a 4-power attacker. Do they want to do it? They choose not to again. I'll crack a clue. Finding a Thoughtcast. We will cast the Thoughtcast. Ornithopter again. Let's try cracking a clue. Draw a card. Another Inspector. Play Novice Inspector. Play Bridge. Play Thopter. We are going wide. Attack in. So they'll take 3 or 4 damage this turn. I found 0 ninjas in the top 17 cards, so we're likely to draw ninjas soon and go crazy. They choose to double block. I will put the damage on the cat. They're going to Raven Charm. I will counterspell. Not today. Kill the cat. They go to 9. Casting a Journey to Nowhere. They will probably kill my Refurb. Yep, Refurb is gone. We have another Inspector. I mean, another Metallic Rebuke. I'll draw a card first. Ornithopter, play an Inspector. Is there anything I want to do if I draw a card? I could draw a land. I'll draw a card. There's a land. So I go tap, tap. Alright, let's attack in. My opponent will take 2 damage because they have the lifelink. Plays a Squadron Hawk. I will choose to cast Metallic Rebuke, making sure to tap my Novice Inspector and then my 2 Ornithopters. I would like it if they don't have extra cards in hand. They're going to counterspell. Maybe I should have brought in the Arms of Hadar. Reveals triple Hawk. We drew a bridge. Not really getting anywhere here. They choose to have us kill one of their Hawks. I'll play the bridge out. Pass the turn. When it is at 4, maybe they'll take the time to attack with their gated creature. They just want to gain a life. I'll block. We draw Seed of the Synod. Attack for another 4. We're getting there slowly. They use a Strands on white. Okay. Guess we're not getting there. Play a Modern Age. Discarding a Hawk. Plays a Hawk. They're going to gain 2 life. We'll block. Okay, I have a Greatsword now. Play the Greatsword of Tyr. Put it on an Ornithopter. And then I'll attack in. Target your Hawk. So now they have to use the Prismatic Strands if they want to use it. Use the Strands. They'll take 1, going to 6, and I will move the sword to the other Ornithopter. Pass. They draw and discard another cat. Looks like they found the dust to dust. Creatures are dead. My sword is gone. They bring back the cat. Okay, I mean, at some point they'll probably win this. We find a Thraben Charm. I mean, I can Thraben Charm. This is annoying. I'll attack for 4. See what they want to do. I think I am going to kill your lifelink creature. They get to draw a card. I'll pass. I don't really have any good options at the moment. I've drawn relatively weakly, I think, and my opponent has a very strong deck that is kind of crushing me. They've been on 4 lands, so every single... They've drawn 20 action cards, and I've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess fewer. Fewer. It looks like my opponent drew another Dust to Dust. They tapped for blue. I'm having a hard time figuring it out. Yeah, you have to tap for white, my friend. Takes out my Thopter. That way they can get in with their flyers on another turn. Come on. I'm ready. Please. Plays another Squadron Hawk. I have a Moon Circuit Hacker. I think I'm just going to concede from here. We got outvalued. I think they had a strong deck against us. We'll see in round 2. We're on the draw in round 2. We've got a pretty fast start. My opponent plays a Great Furnace into a Tomb Raider. So my bajillion Novice Inspectors can be good in this. They go Tomb Raider, go. Attack for 2. I go to 18. What am I looking for? I guess if I find an Ornithopter, I can go Land, Thopter. No, it doesn't work. Let's play Land, Novice Inspector, go. And then we're probably going to go Land, Drum, Inspector, Refurb. Looking to trade the Refurb with the Tomb Raider potentially. Or double Inspector with the Tomb Raider, but they probably will have a removal spell for that. Plays a Great Furnace into, looks like to be Rally Red. They're going to hit me with the Burning Tree Emissary. We're hoping that they don't have too many of those in hand. Burning Tree Emissary number 1. Into Rally at the Hornburg. So they just shove everything. They do. We can block, take 5. On turn 2, 5 damage. Strong. Interesting. I can go Thraben Inspector into the Springleaf Drum and hold open the Metallic Rebuke. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, we'll try that. I think I will double block a 2/2. They get in. I'll go block, block. They have to use a removal spell, and then they can eat my other thing. But we're going to Metallic Rebuke that. Galvanic Blast. Tap, tap, tap. I guess the issue is that now I don't have, like, if this Galvanic Blast does resolve, oh, it looks like they don't have another instant speed removal spell, so my creature's still alive. And I can, I guess, draw a card, Thraben Charm. Maybe I just, I'll play the land. I'll attempt to Thraben Charm on the Tomb Raider. Actually, I already played the land. Okay, I can't undo. What's going on? Okay, I can't undo. So, tap for black, play Refurb. They discard a mountain. I will destroy your Tomb Raider. I think I can take 1 for this turn and see if I can draw a ninja. They play a Clockwork. Gets in for 2. I'll go to 9. That's sketchy. I draw a Thopter. I'll draw a card. Thopter is good here because it blocks the Clockwork without killing it. On the Greatsword. Play the Thopter. I will attack with the Refurbished Familiar. Opponent will take 2, going to 18. They play a Voldaren Epicure, I go to 8. Plays a land. They probably don't attack. They don't attack, so I can, crack the clue. Draw a card. My whole computer's lagging, I need to restart Magic Online. Alright, we got this. There's a ninja. That's pretty solid. We're going to attack with the Refurbished Familiar. And the Thopter. So there's no really any use. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I was thinking about, oh well, I'm going to try ninja-ing the Thopter, because then I can have a blocker. My opponent will take 4. I always draw a card off this, because that's what I want to do, draw cards. Another ninja. I'll go Thopter, cast a Novice Inspector, and pass the turn. I still have 3 blockers. Their turn, they have 1 card in hand. They play a Synthesizer. What do they draw? Burning Tree Emissary. They're going to plop that on the table. And they can now crack the Synthesizer. But they will not be able to get to use whatever they have here. Clockwork. Alright. My turn. Let's start with the Thoughtcast. I'm pretty low on mana. I think I just play the Thraben Inspector and pass the turn. I think I'm looking to do some blocking nonsense. Opponent's getting in. Alright, I'll trade the Ninja and 1 Thraben Inspector. They let that happen. Now I'll draw a card. Tapping the Inspector and my land, draw a card. We have a Metallic Rebuke. That probably is good. Refurb. Let's tap for black. What do I want to do here? Tap for black. Tapping the Thopter. Play the Refurbished Familiar. They go Bolt. Okay. Not great. I draw a card. Another Refurb. I'll get in with my Refurbished Familiar. I'll Ninja it. Ninja the Deep Hours. Pick up the Refurb. We draw a card. We draw a Bridge. Play the Bridge. Play the Springleaf Drum. I can just tap this other Refurb to draw another card. Because I can't Metallic Rebuke right now, I think. Play Refurbished Familiar. Draw a card. Ornithopter. That was a solid draw. Now I have good blocks. So I can put the Greatsword on the Ninja the Deep Hours. And that gives me the ability to get in and block and tap the Percussionist so they don't get to draw a card off of that. I'm at 5 though. Let's... Things are seeming kind of tough right now. 1, 2, 1. Play the Greatsword. Put it on the Ninja. Now I will attack. Flyers and a Ninja. Tap down your Clockwork. My creature's a 3/3. No good blocks for them. Maybe they just chump. They do chump. Alright, so I will Moon-Circuit Hacker. Picking up a Refurbished Familiar. My opponent will take 4. I'll draw a card. Drawing a Springleaf Drum. So let's cast the Springleaf Drum. Tapping... Actually, cast the Refurb. Tapping one of my Ornithopters. They have a Galvanic Blast. So we go to 2. I can not do anything about that. I'll draw a card. Vault of Whispers. Refurb again. Draw another card. Cast a Springleaf Drum. Pass. They have a Reckless Impulse. I'm lucky they drew a 2-drop. Wait, no. Okay, no. Tap the... 1. Tap the Thraben Inspector. Rebuke. Target your Reckless Impulse, paying 1. Tap the Clue. Tap the Greatsword. I was so lucky. They did not draw super well there. I Guess we just got him. So now I need to add power to the table. Another Greatsword. So we'll go play the Greatsword. Oh, we just tapped both our creatures. So that's just GG. Sweet. Okay, so clearly we want all of our Hydroblasts. And then we also probably want the Arms of Hadar. So we can just cut the Thraben Charms and I suppose the Greatsword. And then maybe we just, I don't know if I cut all the Rebukes. I probably don't. And then submit like that. Okay, I think this is a keep. My opponent plays a Mountain and a Voldaren Epicure. I can go Razortide, Bridge, and Ornithopter to block the Epicure. They bolt it. And Tomb Raider. So best case scenario is I draw a land, so I can Thraben Inspector, Springleaf Drum, block Hydroblast the Tomb Raider. If I don't draw land, okay, we did draw land. Play Springleaf Drum. Play Thraben Inspector. I'm at 16. They go for a Reckless Impulse. I'm gonna have to counterspell that. They get in for 3. Alright, we've got Ornithopter into Inspector and another one. And I'll pass the turn. We're looking to, I guess, triple block the Tomb Raider. They play a Synthesizer. They find a Great Furnace. So Galvanic Blast now online. We're going to discard a card, a Mountain. They choose to attack. I'm triple blocking the Tomb Raider so that they can't bolt one of my Thrabens and then have it, have the Tomb Raider kill too many things. I'm at 12. These end the festivities. We're going to go attack in with the Ornithopter. Maybe, yeah, I'll attack with the Ornithopter and then use the Ninja, use the Moon Circuit Hacker. This way I can still crack a clue. We draw a card. They're at 18. Found a Refurbished Familiar. Play Ornithopter, and then I'll play the Refurb. Opponent has a discard. They discard a Burning Tree. That is a little scary. What do they have? A Tomb Raider. I will just put the Refurb in front of the Tomb Raider. They're getting in. Yep, that's an easy block. My turn again. Play Ornithopter. Attack in. Do you want to kill my hacker? Maybe I should have attacked with a Thraben Inspector. We'll Ninja the Deep Hours. Tap, tap. Flip the Ornithopter. We draw a card. Alright, alright. They go to 16. I draw a Thoughtcast. I will play the Thoughtcast. Finding pretty much nothing. Play Ancient Den, Ornithopter. Pass. Reckless Impulse for the opponent. They find 2 cards, getting Bushwhacker and Smash the Smithereens. The next turn they can Smash the Smithereens something. We would try to find a Hydroblast at that point. Let's crack a clue. See the Synod. I'll attack with my creatures that can deal damage. Draw a card. We found the Blue Blast. Play land. Play Razortide Bridge. And then Novice Inspector. Or tap the... No. Woo! Okay, so what I was trying to say... So I played the Sea of the Synod and then I tapped the Razortide Bridge. Get that Novice Inspector on the table. Okay, opponent's gonna smash. We're gonna try to counterspell. Don't want them to deal me 3 damage. Resolves. They are gonna kick a Bushwhacker. I'll block. Interesting. Just block, it's fine. I've got a lot of... Okay. Find a Refurb, so I can just get rid of your last card in hand. Sorry about that. It was a Fire Blast. Yikes, we go to 7, we draw a card. We draw a Metallic Rebuke. Let's draw another card. Springleaf Drum. Play the Springleaf Drum. Tap. And draw another card. Alright, now it's time to attack. Leaving back the Ornithopter. This way I actually have their Metallic Rebuke live. We're going to draw another card. So many cards. Draw Blue Blast. I think I can close it out. They have 0 cards in hand. They can't crack the Synthesizer. They cast a Synthesizer. I will go Metallic Rebuke. Tap, tap, tap. And they concede. That puts us at 1-1 on a round 3. Ooh, okay, so here we are. Keep this hand. Round 3, on the draw. If I find a Springleaf Drum, we have a turn 1 hacker. I mean, turn 1 Refurb. If I don't, I can go Refurb on turn 2, hacker the Ornithopter. My opponent is on Rally Red again. They get in for 1. Find a Vault, land, Thopter, pass. Chain Lightning, okay, they kill my Thopterino. Plays a Mountain, gets in for 1. We have no white sources. We found a white source this time. I'll cast a Refurb. Opponent's going to discard. Uses to discard an Experimental Synthesizer. There's a Kessig Flame Breather. So this is some sort of mixed list. Get in for 1. Not blocking. Maybe this is like the so-called just regular burn. I'll get in for 2. And then I will flip the hacker, or flip the refurb to the hacker. Draw a card. Find a Thraben Charm. I'll play land. Play the Refurbished Familiar, make him discard again. Next turn I can Thraben Charm their creature. They discard a Ren's Resolve. I really want to kill the Flame Breather if I can. They use 2 mana to Ren's Resolve. They find Reckless and a Mountain. So they can play the Mountain. They attack in for 2. Okay. Start with a Thoughtcast. Find a Springleaf Drum. Let's attack. We will draw. Discard of a land. Maybe it's the Greatsword. Discard a land for now. Play a land. Play the Springleaf Drum. Attempt to Thraben Charm your Kessig. It died. Sweet. My opponent plays the Reckless. They find a Great Furnace and a Synthesizer. Plays a Synthesizer and they find an Epicure. Plays a land. They can put the Epicure on the table. We're looking for blockers. We need O2s and 1/2s. They don't attack. They want to block. We have a Vault. I'll play the Thoughtcast. Play the Ornithopter. I wonder if I should hold back the Metallic Rebuke. I think I will make blue off the Refurb and cast Thoughtcast. Find a Ninja of the Deep Hours. I should probably put the Greatsword into play and pass the turn without attacking. We'll just put the Moon Circuit Hacker in front of the Epicure, I think. My opponent's going to crack the Synthesizer. Let's get some in the festivities. That's pretty good. They probably have to play it pre-combat. They do. Let's get them. Now they get in for 2. Then they bolt my creature. Gets in for 2. Okay. Plop a Thraben Inspector on the table. And then play a 2/2 Ninja of the Deep Hours. As in the turn. We can tap the Thraben for blue and then tap for Metallic Rebuke, if that's a thing I can use. They discard a card, discarding a Great Furnace. They have 4 mana available, so they have to tap something for 2. They don't. Play a Clockwork Percussionist. Getting in with just the Samurai. Okay. Plays a Kessig. I'll use Metallic Rebuke. Make blue. Tap. I'm going to try drawing a card off the clue. We find an Ornithopter. Pretty solid. Play a Drum. I will attach the Greatsword to the Ninja and attack. Tempting to tap the Samurai. They block, so they're going to put all their creatures in front. Okay. This does give them a bunch of cards. Okay. Tomb Raider and Thermo Alchemist. Not good. Not good at all. Plays the Tomb Raider. We're going to need a hit for 4. Don't know how I'm going to get through this. They get in for 4. I think I have to take it. I go to 4. Never not playing the Thermo Alchemist here, right? Counterspell. The last card was a Chain Lightning. That's bad. We're dead to everything now. I'll attack. Flip it with the Moon Circuit Hacker. I guess this is where having some Enforcers would be good. Alright, we'll go to the next. We're going to do similar. I don't think I need the Great Swords and some of the Rebukes. We're on the play now. I have a turn 1 Hydroblast. This is any good though. We have land, Hydroblaster thing, play the Thopter, or Metallic Rebuker thing. This doesn't seem amazing, but I decided I'm going to keep it. Let's go Seat Thopter. Play land, play the Thopter, pass the turn. Great Furnace from the opponent into Lightning Bolt. Just counter. Play the Seat and pass the turn. I hope they tap out, I guess. Plays a land. Whatever spell they cast, I'm going to snap counter spell. Basically anything. I pass in the turn. They go to my turn. I'll play the land. Maybe playing the land there was a mistake because now I can't. Okay, I guess I didn't do anything. There's a Mountain. Tomb Raider. I'll attempt a Metallic Rebuke. And that resolved. And now they're going to go for the Burning Tree Chain. Oh, no, wait, they're not playing that. Right? Suplex gets rid of my bridge. Looking for a Ninja. Got one. Get in. I'll Hacker, pick up the Ornithopter. We draw a card. Find a Refurb. Cast a Refurb. Get rid of your card. What is it? A Mountain. Play the Thopter. Pass the turn. Hopefully I find another Ninja. Ninja people into the ground. I'm representing Blue Blast, but I'm also F6. So if they are savvy, they... Okay, we're not going to... I would have used the Blue Blast on that, and I didn't. But no, I don't have it. They play Kessig into Epicure. Looking for another Ninja. You have Arms of Hadar. I go, play the land. Arms you. Oh, no. No, it was my turn to make a mistake where I passed to the combat. I wanted to get in with the hacker, so they wouldn't have been able to block. Oh well. That was a bummer. Big mistake. When it attacks for 1. I suppose I shouldn't block because they're representing End the Festivities. They cast into the fire to kill the hacker and the refurb. So I'm pretty behind. I'll play my Razor Tide Bridge, pass the turn. I'll start blocking the Kessig. They draw a card. Just ping burn. Suplex my bridge. I go to 16. So I assume they're on like 4 cast in the fire, 4 suplex. Pretty strong versus an affinity deck. Draw a Thoughtcast. That's a pretty solid pickup. Into a refurb. Also a good pickup. Very nice. And then we get rid of their mountain. I think I should attack and just get the ninja going. Ninja. Pick up the Ornithopter. Draw a card. Find Ancient Den. Play Misfault Bridge. Thopter. Pass. Big turnaround right there. Opponent draws a card. I can't really attack with the Flame Breather because then I can ninja. They choose to attack. Choose to block. Maybe they have some other creature to block the ninja with. Let's end the festivities. Okay, that kills my refurb. Find another Ornithopter. I'll get in. And we draw our card. Ancient Den. Play the Thopter. Opponent has a Tomb Raider. It's not good. Do they attack with everything or just the Tomb Raider? They attack with nothing. I'll guess play the Springleaf Drum, pass the turn. Greatsword would have been great, I guess. See how they attack. They're going to discarding a mountain. 2 mana. They have Ren's Resolve. See, hopefully nothing good. They found a Flame Breather. They can choose to attack pretty freely. Do I want to block? I guess I do. Find another ninja. I'll get in. We'll use the ninja. Draw a card. Another Ancient Den. Sad times. I pass, I suppose. Opponent gets to play their Flame Breather from exile. And now any spell is extra 2 damage. Gets in for 1 again. I'll continue blocking. Blue Blast would kill the other Flame Breather and let me get in. Find a Novice Inspector. I'll play it. Hopefully I can chain a little bit of card draw. Crack the clue. We'll attack in. They have a Bolt. Lightning Bolt on the Thopter. Bummer. Blocks. Okay. So we have to hope that they draw poorly and we draw well. At this point, we're both top decking. They decline to attack. We'll Hydroblast. Destroy your permanent. Attack in. Alright. We got to blocks. I'll pick up my Inspector. They're going to cast into the fire both my creatures. Ugh. We'll go to 10. So no draws for me. My creature dies. I get to play the Novice Inspector. And crack the clue. Find Arms of Hadar, but I can't cast it. Play land, pass the turn. But this turn I can attack, and then if they block with the Kessig, I can Arms of Hadar to kill the Kessig. No attacks from my opponent. I'll get in. They block. It's expected. Kill your Kessig. And I'll play Misfault Bridge and pass. Opponent plays Great Furnace and passes. Come on! Find a Thopter. I'll get in for 1. Play the Ornithopter. Pass the turn. They play another land. They're revealing all they've drawn as lands there. You have a Thraben. Play it. I'll use the clue. Draw a card. Hydroblast. That's pretty solid. Get in for 1. This is just the longest long game. Turn 15. Whoa. Opponent draws a card. They're passing. My turn. Another Inspector. I'll play it. I will immediately crack the clue. Another Blue Blast. We'll draw attack in for 2. Opponent's 8. I'm accruing enough value, I think, to get there. They draw a card. 3 cards in hand. They've been playing lands. They're holding it. We find a Rebuke. Probably medium. I'll attack in. I'll play the Ancient Den. Try to pretend that I've just been holding lands. Galvanic Face. Okay. I got a 6. So Double Bolt kills me. Reckless Impulse. I'm going to counterspell that. They were doing a good job there playing around my counters. We have a Thraben. So I got to get that on the table. Okay, it makes a clue. We'll draw a card. Finding a Springleaf Drum. I'll attack in for 3. My opponent is now at 2. I just have to survive. They have 3 cards in hand. If I want to counter the last 2 cards, they concede. Turn 18. Crazy. I will submit. Okay, we have such an awesome hand, except for the fact that we can't cast any of our cards. A mulligan. Okay, this is a great hand. We will keep. What should I put back? I think I'll put back the Moon Circuit Hacker. My plan is to try to make enough land drops to punk them, I guess. They lead on a mountain and a Voldaren Epicure. I'm wondering if I should play... Alright, I'll play the See the Synod. Pass the turn. We play a mountain. They'll attack for 1. Puts me in a 19. Counterspell another Epicure. My turn. Land. Novice Inspector. Your turn. We get a clue. Worried about suplexes. They pay 2. They go suplex on my land. I'll use a counterspell again. They decline to attack. They only have 3 cards in hand. I find a refurb. I will attack for 1. They choose to block. Okay. I'll draw a card. Finding an Ornithopter. I'll play the bridge, play the Ornithopter. This allows me to get in with the ninja next turn, hopefully. They Lava Dart my Inspector. Lava Dart's not super common in those decks. They're probably going to suplex my bridge. They do. Cast in the fire this time. They bolt. Okay. We find a black land. Another Inspector. I'll play the Inspector. I feel like if they're trying to go after my mana, then they're not killing me, and eventually I will win. It's turn 5. Plays a Ren's Resolve. What do you find? Bolt, Clockwork. So I guess they can just bolt my creature again. Plays a Tomb Raider. No attacks. I'll draw a card with a clue. Land. Play a Thraben. They have Bolt and Clockwork in exile, which means I can't double block the Inspector or on the Tomb Raider right now. Plays the Clockwork. They're going to bolt an Inspector right away. That means you attack in with everything. They attack in with nothing. Come on, black land. Find a hacker. I'll draw a card with a clue. Find a black land. Play my Moon Circuit Hacker. Pass the turn. I can trade with the Tomb Raider this way. They play a Clockwork. They are choosing to get in. I'll block. I'm not blocking with both because I'm expecting cast into the fire, but maybe they'll cast into the fire the Mistvault Bridge. That would be a bummer. They suplex to kill my creature. Okay. Play Refurbished Familiar and draw a card. Play a Thoughtcast. That's a good draw. Inspector. Nice. We're chaining now. Inspector again. And a bridge. Sweet. That was a big pickup. I mean, I do have to get the Clockworks off the table, though. My opponent's going to discard. They pitched a mountain. They have 1 card in hand. They'll be pretty toast if I can ninja the refurb. That's a lot of value. They choose to get in. Sure, have your cards. Maybe I shouldn't have given them the cards this turn. Another Clockwork and a Percussionist and a Great Furnace. I guess they could play the land. Right now they're trying to figure out what they want to suplex. Or what they want to cast in the fire. Plays the Percussionist, plays the land. Do you have the cast in the fire? It seems no. My turn. The value train. Attack in. No blocks? Okay. Ninja. Pick up the refurb. Sweet. Always yes, always yield. We draw a Metallic Rebuke. Second main, I'll play the Refurbished Familiar. They have to discard. I guess I can rebuke something if they... GG. Opponent says, what a chain of draws. GG. GG, opponent. We'll see everybody in round 4. We're in round 4. We have nothing we can play on turn 1 or 2, so let's mulligan. I mean, we have the Springling Drum, we can't use it. This hand is weird. I'm going to choose to believe and keep putting back a hacker. Best draw is a black source. My opponent's on the refurb deck as well. I'll play Razortide Bridge and pass the turn. Could be bad for me. They play a Kabira Crossroads. My best draw now became play Thraben Inspector and Ornithopter. Let's go. Cast the Thopter. Still would love to draw a black source for the refurb. Excuse me. My opponent has 3 mana. They're going to try to refurb me. There's a Tiding Blade. I'll Metallic Rebuke. Not a refurb this turn. They will get in for 1. My turn. I find a Ninja of the Deep Hours. I'll go ahead and attack. Then I'm going to use the Ninja of the Deep Hours from my hand. That was there already. We'll draw a card. On a Razortide Bridge. I'll play that. Play another Thopter. If they refurb, not good. They have the refurb. I'll discard a seat. They draw. Plays a land. Glinthawk back the Refurbished Familiar. Thraben Charm would be good here. Like a Thraben the Glinthawk. Another Ninja. Just attack, I guess. You choose to block. I'll play a Moon Circuit Hacker. Pass the turn. I think I'm going to lose to this Refurbished Familiar. Their deck has a more effective way of casting it over and over. Plays a Thraben, which gives them a clue. They play the Refurb. I think I'm going to concede before they see what I'm doing. They know that I'm blue-white. They don't know I have black. We are going to bring in the Dusts. And then we do want the Greatsword. Interesting scenario. I feel like Thraben Charm is probably better than a Rebuke here. So let's get rid of the Rebukes. We're going to try to get rid of their lands, get rid of their creatures, bash in. All right, we are on the play in game 2. Sand doesn't do it. Mulligan. Sand also doesn't really do it. I guess I have to keep and just get rid of a Vault. Play a land, pass a turn. Play a Vault of Whispers as well. Just try the Hacker. Put in place Ancient Den. Refurbished Familiar. I'll get rid of the Thraben Charm. I'll try the Thoughtcast. Draw 2. Dang. Well, I'll attack into your Refurb. They block. Okay. Play a land. Thoughtcast. Okay, found a Springleaf Drum. Now I can hopefully get the Dust off. I need another white source. I have the Razortide Bridge. They're going to dust me. Mean. Play land, play bridge. I mean drum, sorry. Play the bridge, play the Springleaf Drum. I want to play a Limbus. Into a Glinthawk to pick up the Limbus. It's a weird kind of pseudo mirror where they're playing just the core Skyfishers. Alright. Let's dust to dust. Actually, cancel. Play the Thraben first. Then make white. Take out your black sources. How does it feel, opponent? Fine, apparently. They just play a swamp. They have another dust to dust. I suppose they take out the clue and a Springleaf Drum or land. I would definitely go after the clue here. They choose not to go after the clue. I suppose this way I can't ninja. I'll draw off the clue. Play the Seed of the Synod, pass the turn. My opponent replays their Limbus. Hopefully they just attack with their Glinthawk. They decide to play a land. Plays, of course, Skyfisher. So I guess I don't have any good things going on right now. I have a Refurbished Familiar. I'll cast it. Pass the turn. They replay the Limbus. Okay, I'm out. They have overvalued me. They were much more effective at being able to use the refurbs. Let's see what happens in round 5. Round 5, trying to pick up a 3-2 versus Galio Jiao. 1, 2, 3. I guess we're keeping this. I'll play Den Thopter. Pass. Opponent on Forest into Finehorn Elves. We'll go land Refurbished Familiar. Make you discard a card. They discard a Finehorn Elves. Probably have to Thraben Charm them on this coming turn. Get rid of whatever their big powerful creature is. They Mass Vandal. Taking out my land. That's sad. All I can do is cast a sad Novice Inspector. I think Elves is going to be a really bad matchup for me. What's in my sideboard? With the Winding Way. I mean, Relic may be okay, actually, because I can stop them from Mass Vandaling me. Sagyu. They had another Mass Vandal in the cards they revealed. That's not good. Do an Ancient Den. Just draw a card. And get in for 2. They've got a lot of forests. They can cast a Mass Vandal, but it doesn't do anything right now. They asked a Winding Way. The Priest, Nyxborn, Timberwatch, all kinds of awesome stuff over there. Plays the Quirion Ranger. You're going to tap on tap. Casting Priest of Titania. And no attacks. We have a Vault. Again, play the Refurbished Familiar. I guess this just turns on their Mass Vandal, which sucks. Oh well. Maybe I use the Thraben Charm on the Priest now. And then try to figure out a way around... Let's see. Kill the Priest of Titania. Like maybe I don't play the Springleaf Drum so that I can hold up the Metallic Rebuke on future turns. We'll get in for 2. They discarded Nyxborn Hydra. Now they can Mass Vandal, killing my other black source. Pretty solid from them. Now they can tap, tap, untap, tap, 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 do. And play a Nyxborn Hydra. Instead they play a Well-Wisher. They didn't want to do the tap-a-do. 2 more mana. I feel very behind. Poison Nyxborn Hydra. They have up to 5 mana. I'll play Springleaf Drum. I can get in for 4, which will kill the Nyxborn Hydra. And then I can I can still Metallic Rebuke, countering the Timberwatch. Priest and the Nyxborn are in the graveyard, but they have the Well-Wisher in play. Instead they cast to Lead the Stampede. So I will counter it. Now they have the 3 mana for the Timberwatch Elf. I'm scooping. I'm a little beat up here. Alright. They had 2 Timberwatches. I need the Arms of Hadar. I don't feel like Metallic Rebuke helps us at all. Greatsword of Tyr doesn't really help us. I'm just going to bring in the relics so that I don't, get hit by as much of their stuff. I'll just cut like 1 Greatsword of Tyr. I just really don't want them to be able to Mass Vandal me. This is close. Should I keep it? Any land, I guess I'm keeping. We go Bridge, Thopter, and then I can attack in and Ninja, or I can try to refurb them. I probably don't want to refurb them until I have the relic available. I'm trying to work up to Arms of Hadar, and it is going to come down to whether I can draw land quickly. They play a Forest and an Elvish Mystic. We draw the land. I'll go ahead and get in, and then Ninja, and draw a card. We drew an Ancient Den. I'll put the Thopter back on the table. Play a Mass Vandal. Then they don't kill my land. Okay. I guess it's just there to go land, cast a relic. They're like, what? Why would you do that? Because I don't want to get Mass Vandaled. I'm going to cast the Thoughtcast. Double Refurb coming up. Pass a turn. I could have attacked. It would just block the Vandal and not the Mystic, most likely. Use it to Glamour. Okay, that's mean. Casting a Winding Way. Completely whiffs. I'll crack the relic. Draw a card. Draw a Greatsword of Tyr. Gonna go ahead and blow up your Mass Vandal. Attack with a Ninja. And draw a card. We drew a land. Hopefully they don't have another Mass Vandal. Of course they do. Fair enough. I played right into it. My bad. Doing some tap on tap stuff. Casting another Winding Way. Another Glamour goes to the graveyard. They drew another Mass Vandal. I'll play the Greatsword of Tyr. I'm going to slap it on my Ninja and slam in if I can. Play a Priest of Titania. Lead the Stampede. How are they continuing to rip draw spells? Come on. Okay. I am so over this. I need to draw multiple lands in a row and play another Land of War Elves. I don't even know if I'll be able to draw multiple lands in a row. Like, what happens if I put it on the Ninja and I attack? They just block and then they Vandal whatever it is. I'm out. I'm so done with this. All right. I think this was a bad matchup, and I didn't like playing the matchup. Sad ending to the league, but the deck is strong. I don't know if it's better with Mere Enforcers or not. A lot of the times it just comes down to mana issues. So I think it's something to keep an eye out on, but you know, this version wasn't necessarily the best. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.